All right, so the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead.
All right.
So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus. So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
Tell me you don't like damn Terminator right there.
He's like, oh,
I felt that.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Billy Collins.
Matt Doge.
And this is Magician.
And the Jock.
A little serious note this time. Not really comedy, but you have two...
Clown world.
Yeah, maybe. But you have two iconic, most influential right now, talking to one another.
The richest man in the world.
Yeah, and then you have Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson. Yeah. Not doing too bad himself.
Yeah, no stranger to controversy.
This clip is, I guess, Elon Musk was on Jordan's show, and it's called, I Lost My Son.
I Lost My Son, Xavier.
Yeah.
Not really sure.
He didn't die.
He didn't die, but it's more like he lost to the woke mind.
He got radicalized.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Now he's saying he's a chick, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just watch it.
Let's just watch it.
I haven't seen it. I thought his son really died. Like, it's like
really
wakeboarding.
dead.
It was wakeboarding or something. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
I have a hard time believing Elon Musk.
He's supposed to be like one of the smartest
He
men.
is.
Yeah, so.
What?
It happened to one of my older boys, where I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This was before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion. I was told, Xavier might commit suicide if he.
That was a lie right from the outset.
Incredibly evil, and I agree with you that people that have been promoting this should go to prison. So I was tricked into doing this.
That is so true.
Yeah. That is.
Might commit suicide?
When you say stuff like that, that's just very brutal.
It's manipulation.
Yeah, it's just.
It's the same. It's the same shit where they're like, hey, we need to pass this climate bill because in 10 years the world's over.
Yeah.
And that's been happening since the 60s or 70s. Every 10, it's like that date comes.
Like
where's
the end of the world?
We ran another calculation. The end of the world is still coming.
Wait a minute, the oceans haven't risen yet.
You're right.
So we're drowning. What's going on?
Yeah.
Ice caps are still there. They've just been gone 10 years ago.
But it's still having to create that sense of urgency, which is so incredibly manipulative. You see that people in relationships. If you don't love me, I'll hurt myself. You've heard of that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like that is.
And it's like a crowbar.
Let me put that potential guilt on your conscience. Why'd you stay with him? He said he was gonna kill himself. It's like, see.
So you got to.
Yeah.
It's like a prison.
Oh my God, yeah. But I mean, with me, I'd be like, well. See you on the other side. Because if you stay with me, I might kill myself.
I agree with you that people that have been promoting this should go to prison. So I was tricked into doing this, it wasn't explained to me that puberty blockers are actually just sterilization drugs.
Of course. Of course.
So, anyway, and so. I lost my son, essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
you can see on his face, he's picking his words.
Yeah.
It still is his son.
Yeah.
But
he's
it's almost like he's coming to the realization. Like you see somebody interviewed at like a car wreck, and they're like, I guess they're.
And I've seen reports that saying Elon Musk is against transgender, and I don't think that's the case. I think he's coming to grips with what has happened.
I would be against it.
I would too.
If my son Like,
100%. Especially if it was.
At my age now, my dad and mom aren't controlling my life. But at that age, I was not old enough to make those decisions. There's a reason you can't drive till a certain age. A reason you can't smoke or drink till a certain age.
Because your mind's
can't
not
vote till
what's
a
it?
certain
26 is when the mind is fully developed to make decisions.
I know for men, it's definitely like it continues to mature. A lot of times up closer to 30.
Yeah, I mean,
the light goes off.
I'll be 52 next month, and I'm still not mature.
But I mean, I can say if my son Jackson, I mean, every other day he's a dinosaur today, and today he's a rollerblade.
Right.
You know,
right.
That's fine. Like I love the imagination, but I'm not going to push that on him. I can see it on his face, man. That's very tough. But I don't know why the hell you would sign that.
All right. So the reason it's called dead naming is because. Your son is dead.
Right.
So my son Xavier is dead. Killed by the woke mind virus.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that would be like.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and there's lots of people in that situation now.
Right.
It's not pretty, and lots of demolished kids.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason to be the final straw.
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
Tell me you don't like damn Terminator right there.
He's like,
I felt that.
So one thing that I've looked at in watching this clip, and we've done interviews with just local people. This is how the channel started, basically. That's how we honed in our skills.
Right.
But I can tell Jordan Peterson isn't the best interviewer, just simply because a person like Elon Musk is really hard to interview because he has to take that time to really think about what he's going to say and put the words into a compilation where he can portray it properly.
Right.
And so in that hesitation, Peterson doesn't know what to do, so he jumps in.
The problem, too, he was a clinical psychiatrist or whatever,
So he's trying
therapist. They're used to helping people
cope.
Figure out what they're thinking, you know.
Yeah. Now,
he's almost so intelligent.
And I went back, I watch a lot of Joe Rogan, but the Elon Musk came on, I was watching a little bit, and you could tell that Rogan has that experience because he would just let him sit and let it simmer. And if he went too long, if he would say, okay, Joe would push him along. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knew how to interview.
Yeah, I've seen
I'm
stuff.
not bashing Peterson.
I've seen stuff with Jordan Peterson. Yeah, you're definitely watching it to get the guy who's getting interviewed, but also Jordan Peterson's interpretation of it. And he's so daggone smart. He sat with so many people probably dealing with grief that I get where you're saying. I mean, and it's also cut pretty, you can tell this is condensed. I think it's a much longer clip, but when he said, like, yep, that's why I decided to end it, the liberal virus or whatever he said, the woke mind virus or something.
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
Look at his eyes.
So we're making some progress.
Join the club.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a dude with long hair. Am I crazy?
To me, it's unless you don't have your private part. I don't care. You guys can do whatever.
Do whatever, but I think it's, I hate to say it, mental illness. There's a lot of mental illness masquerading around as pride. And
I think we said it in one of the last videos. Is like, I don't care what you want to do. You want to be a transgender, be a transgender. You want to be gay, you're gay. If you want to be straight, you're straight. I don't care. Just leave us alone. Don't shove it in my face.
And damn sure don't try and convince my child to do it.
Don't push it on our children that are 5 years old. To me, it's bullshit.
You know.
And my kids are older, so I haven't had that problem, but.
That's where you just got to be vigilant as a parent.
Yeah.
You know, I love what Reagan said, change begins at the dinner table. You know, there's just a lot of broken dinner tables, and Elon Musk, great man, incredibly intelligent, but he's busy.
Yeah.
He's busy. There's no way he's going to be able to have, you can't. You know, that's kind of historically how it's been for great men. Something has to be sacrificed. There's only so many hours in a day.
Right.
And this is the, you know what it means. Don't be so open-minded that your brain falls out. Gender-affirming care. You see how these words are so innocuous? They're so
it's
puberty blockers. I didn't realize that was sterilization. That's scary.
yeah.
Gender-affirming.
Which I have to look up. I don't know if it's a sterilization or not. No, it's a blocker. I don't think it makes you sterile though. I think that was like a misuse of the word. I have to look it up and see if anyone on the if you guys want to comment on that. If you know,
I'm sure there's some semantics.
something
But
has to go to that.
if you're putting the opposite gender's hormones into your body, like if you're a woman putting in a ton of testosterone, it's gonna make it. You're not gonna, your body is gonna start to mimic that of a man,
right,
and vice versa. If you're putting
I
in
can
a
see
ton
that.
of estrogen, so it really is.
yeah.
It's just peak clown world. Dead naming.
Which is a new term for me.
Bruce Jenner.
Caitlyn, yeah.
Of course. It's harmful to the transgenders, not harmful to the parents, though.
That spend all
Who
the time
named
raising.
you.
Yeah, and
Now it's like, sorry, no.
this is what.
It is believed to, just like it was believed that if they didn't do this, he was going to commit suicide.
What's the name of that?
Republic World. It was a condensed thing. I'm sure there's a longer, but we kind of got the gist of it.
Right. I don't know, man. It's hard. I say, I mean, you have a son that's 5, soon to be 6. I know because he's born on a great day.
Don't say it, man. There's a bunch of crazies out there.
Same day as mine.
Well, now they're gonna know. What do you guys think? Is it peak? To me, man. I just gotta call a spade a spade. It's peak clown world.
Yeah.
It's peak clown world. If you give an inch, they'll take a mile. So if it's, you can change this. What's to stop me from saying I identify as whatever?
Well, you brought it good about your son about saying, hey, some days he wants to be a dinosaur. I'm not going to lay into that and say, hey, oh, yes, son, you're a dinosaur now. You know,
like,
when you're 15
shit,
years old,
now I need an electric fence and some Jurassic Park Jeeps. But as a parent, it is your job to direct them.
Right.
That's just it. Hurt people. So there's a lot of parents that are not grown-ups themselves trying to lead children, and they don't want to be held responsible for anything, so why would they hold their kids responsible for everything or anything? It's insane. It is. It's absolutely insane.
It is a circus out there when I hear it. Thank God my kids are older, but then again, my girlfriend's kids are, they're the same age now. They're young, so
just be present.
Yeah, it's just got to be. Look at spend time with your kids. I'm not saying Elon Musk didn't.
Well, you can't when you're that busy, that whatever. And I know he has multiple women. Multiple wives and stuff. I hate to say it, man, but it's largely progressive white women pushing this shit.
Yeah, I agree. So, guys, also leave us a comment down. What do you think? How do you feel on this topic? I'm sure we're going to get tons of it, and I want to hear it. I want to read every single one of them.
And what's your definition? What's your definition of the woke mind virus? Is that a myth? Do you have it? Let us know.
Exactly. Also, do us a big favor. Subscribe to the channel.
Smash the like button.
And we'll see you on the next video.
Peace. Tell you, my voice is sexy, bro. But the voice in my head told me that. I love how I pull no punches on white women, dude.
I think it's great. I'm on Rumble, too.
No, YouTube's where it's at.
Oh, money-wise.
And just eyeball-wise. You know what? That massive shopping center that everyone goes to?
We're not going to
go. The landlord kind of sucks. For the flea mall, we could go there.
Let me go there and find some used socks.